Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't even qualified for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Pitch misses there, and we're underway in Baltimore. The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one hammered center field. Mullins moving back for it. Back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases, his 17th of the year. It's 1-0.
We see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
The 1-0. And there's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And here it comes. That misses, and it's 2-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Miguel Sano now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt. Rutschman fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back now at Oriole Park. And today on the hill, Joe Ryan. What do we need to know here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Toss to Sano, and they get Mullins for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Adam Frazier. In there for strike 1.
One strike.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1. And he takes a strike. That's to third. Slings to first. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Rodriguez back to work. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And stepping in is the speedy Jonathan Clase. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Rodriguez picks over Hernandez. Dives back in safely. Kicks and deals.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name.
Whips it to Mountcastle. One out in the second.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next pitch is popped up. Mountcastle snags it for the second out. A.J. Pollock at the dish. 4 for 8 in the series so far.
A.J. Pollock.
That one lifted to left. Hayes ranging after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
The pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Here's Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Clips the corner, strike 1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Ryan has this one sized up. 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sano drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And he deals. Crawford, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. And the 1-0. That one ripped. Hits the fence. Santander throws to second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. He led off the game with a home run. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Crawford leads off second with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Towards first, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's Miguel Sano. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball one there.
1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
The third baseman,
Ryan back to work. Urias, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Austin Hayes at the plate and takes high there. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. Line drive.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first with one gone. And next for the Orioles, Jesus Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1. Sanchez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the right-hander deals. And that one sliced foul.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a laser base hit. Hayes around second. Across is the runner from first. It's 1-1.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So digging in, Adam Frazier. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Mullins at second with 2 down. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Eugenio Suarez.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the...
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike one. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And back here in Baltimore, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Ryan Mountcastle.
There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and fires. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His 12th of the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Santander stands in now and watches strike one. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Rutschman in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In the air, right side. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And base hit.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Urias in the box with two gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Struck out looking at his first at bat. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one to first. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Singled and scored his first time. And ball one. Corners are occupied with two down. Ball to strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Struck him out looking. This solo homer tied it for the O's. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Now at Oriole Park, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, A.J. Pollock. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. That one's in there, 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Rodriguez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to second, safe at first. They won't get him both, and the runner comes in from third. Throw to first, but he beat it. Colton Wong up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Rodriguez throws to first, and he's back safely. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Dunks one into left. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And up next for Seattle, Miguel Sano. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Good eye in that spot.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And here it comes.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Chases in the dirt. Slider there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that will end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
The designated hitter.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one is inside, ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Crawford throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. To the right side, and it goes just foul. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count. And down on strikes. 2 out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next to hit, Adam Frazier. Up the middle. Toss to Sano. Frazier retired. Play made, that ends the inning. Orioles held in check there, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. Ground ball left side. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently. And as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Look out! And it hit him.
Boog, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Raleigh Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Kyle Bradish into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 39, Kyle.
A.J. Pollock up next for the Mariners. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Pollock, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Strike 2. That's inside. Here's a 1-2. On the ground. Sends it to first, and they take care of Pollock for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. A little bit low. Bradish, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Throw to first, and Crawford gets in there. In the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's 5-2. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Orioles, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And now 2-1. Hernandez on the move. In the air, foul off first, and a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Santander, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Sano makes the grab for the second out.
The catcher, number 35.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Check swing, went around, 1-1. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The second baseman.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And now the 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And down on strikes he goes, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Sano. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. That one is gone. Miguel Sano leaves the yard. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the air out to center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. This is a huge win to take this series on the road.